Oldboy quickly. So Oldboy is the Park Chan-wook film, which was an award winner at the Cannes Film Festival and was very, very widely seen internationally. Now it's been remade by Spike Lee, and to what end, I'm not entirely sure. Josh Brolin takes over the lead role as the guy who is horrible, who is kidnapped, is kept for 20 years, I think it's 15 in the original, 20 in this, before being allowed back out into the world as part of some hideous tale of revenge, all being manipulated from behind the scenes by Sholto Copley. Here's a clip. Oh, we're not doing clip. Oh, sorry, here's not a clip.
What happens? I'll do it.
Okay, so
what
basically,
happens in the clip?
Well, it doesn't matter. So essentially, the thing with this remake is, if you've got a film which is as well put together and as sort of perfectly constructed as the Park Chan-wook original, you have to do something special in order to make the remake justified. The problem is the story, which is this kind of very, very incestuous, very tight sort of mythological story, only works if it's played out in a manner which has that kind of dreamy, nightmarish, mythical, tragic logic to it. What Spike Lee has done is taken, I mean, he says to some extent this isn't a remake anyway, you should just see this as a reinterpretation of the manga, which I don't really buy. But he's taken the story and he's told it again in a way which actually just lays bare all the holes that are in the story that you didn't notice the first time round. It's oddly toothless. I mean, it's a peculiar thing that for a film that's pretty violent and is pretty sort of, full on in terms of its aggression, it seems to be oddly wet. And Sholto Copley, for some reason, decides to play the Nemesis as this kind of version of Richard O'Brien, which I was going to play in that clip. So anyway, short version is, if you like the original Oldboy and you're not somebody who has a problem with subtitles, great. Why would you want to see the remake? If you haven't seen the original, I doubt that somebody just making it in the English language, so you don't have to deal with the subtitles, would mean, oh, fine, well, suddenly it's all going to work for me. So it was a classic example of a pointless remake that seemed to exist only for the purpose of appeasing those people who don't want to read subtitles. And frankly, if you don't want to read subtitles, you probably don't want to see Oldboy.